What's up YouTube? Welcome to part 2 of my Master of Orion 2 Let's Play. This is Rudy here, and I hope to inspire you to play Master of Orion 2 if you've never played it before. So where we left off, we've established our colony of New Zarg, which is growing slowly. And our next colonization prospect is the system of Malix with a rich, radiated planet. And we managed to colonize a planet here in our home system. So we are constructing a new colony ship. Hopefully we are researching automated factories. Let's get this going. Good job, scientists. 100% automatic, in fact. What do we need next? I'm going to research biospheres that lets me fit 2 additional population on a planet if I build the biospheres. And population is king, as we know. So I was sort of inspecting the map, and like I have this massive gap of space between me and the rest of the galaxy. It's like I have my own little spiral arm here. Once I get better fuel cell technology, I'll be able to cross this gap. And also, I'm in a nebula, so if enemy ships try to strike me from the north, the nebula will slow them down to 1 parsec per turn, which is kind of interesting. Also, being in a nebula, shields are completely useless. But hopefully, it'll never come to that. Hopefully, no one will ever attack Zargonia. Now that we have automated factories, we should build some of those. Put them on my homeworld, of course. I will buy it. On New Zarg, I'll construct a marine, or I'll do the automated factory before the marine barracks. So a lot of the production that went into the automated factory, or into the marine barracks, will now go into the automated factory. I mean, the factory just produces 5 production on its own, so instead of having 2 pickaxes here, I'll have at least 7. I'm just going to buy it as well. I need to get off to a quick start. No sense in saving this money. Alright, let's take a look at how our production has changed. Very nice. +8 now, instead of our measly +2. And another thing about this colony, since I'm a dictatorship government, I get a -20 morale penalty for no barracks, and once I complete this barracks, it'll go away. So I guess I'll buy it. So now this colony is much, much nicer. Everyone's happier. And of course, a research lab. Another leader, so in a couple, I can't hire him Director Chug, the planetologist. +10 research, +20% farming, that's pretty good. Environmentalist helps with decreasing pollution, but since I'm tolerant, I have no pollution. But yeah, I'll have to reject him for now, and I'll be able to hire him in a couple turns. Well, about 4 turns. The Galactic News Network. I mean, one thing that's interesting about this is that this is proof that we're not alone in the galaxy. We know that there's a galaxy news network out there somewhere. I never thought the great question of whether or not we are alone in the galaxy would be answered by the fact that we got transmissions from the Galaxy News Network. Alright, so our scientists have brought us some new technology. They've developed the biosphere. I think we want titanium armor. We're going to need them for when we start designing and developing ships, because with our basic titanium armor, our ships will just be ripped to shreds. And we don't want that. 45 turns to complete that colony ship. I've made contact with the Alkari. I have a feeling that the Alkari are going to be a threat. They are in my way. But that's okay. They can be incorporated into our empire. I certainly don't want them taking over Malik. That's my world. That's my system. And I should start building a colony base here to colonize that other planet in a new Zarg system. Let's do some diplomacy. I'm charismatic. We like to talk. We have many good manners. They don't want to exchange technology, but maybe they want a trade treaty. Yes, we will both prosper from it for now. So the trade treaty is -9 BC temporarily, but it'll go up and become positive over a few turns. They've stolen automated factories from me. This is obscene. This is my toxic planet. Alright. I need to build automated factories, research lab, and then I think... yeah, I'll see what happens after I'm done with those. Alright, yeah, I have a leader to hire. Director Chug. Welcome aboard. And I'll put Director Chug on Zargonia Prime to make use of his farming bonus. Also, his researcher +10 just gives me +10 research points, which is kind of nice. See, you can see that +3.2 leader bonus. And now we have plenty of food. You know, like I like this food in this little box here. Like I notice a lot of newer strategy games use apples to represent food, but this one we have like kind of space vegetables. These two little purplish things. Well, I like it. I guess while I'm over here, I'll talk about some of these numbers for maybe people who don't know too much about Master of Orion 2, but these are my command points, which tell me how many ships I can build. Or, yeah, command points. I get more command points from building more star bases and certain technology. Certain leaders can also provide command points, and I'm using up 2 from 2 frigates. And of course, my money. The billions of credits. I can set a tax rate if I want to, but right now I have +11 BC. And yeah, of course that's research, pretty self-explanatory. Freighters. I have a total of 5 freighters, 3 of which are being used to transport food, and I have 2 surplus freighters. Tritanium armor. So now when I design a ship, and I cannot wait to design a ship, I love ship design in this game, it'll just be given tritanium armor, and I'll have more hit points and more armor. It'll be great. Battle pods are also another really good system that you want for designing ships. If you put battle pods on a ship, you can fit more systems on there. Commander Slag, the arms dealer. So he's a ship officer, also has mega wealth. I'm not sure what Trader does. I should be able to right-click this, but to get a description, but for some reason I can't. I definitely think I'll hire him once I raise the requisite funds. It's always nice having mega wealth, and I'm pretty sure Navigator increases the speed of my fleet by +1 if he's in that particular fleet. And look at this, he's like some kind of dog alien. I'll definitely hire him. I like his resume. Director Gallus, the financial leader. So 0 BC. He'll increase my credit income of the colony by 20%, but the main thing is he'll use up one of my leader slots. So I'm going to have to reject him. I finished my research lab. Okay, we're back here. I think now is time to construct a starbase. You see, I can only have 4 leaders here, and I don't want him taking up one of my slots when there are probably better leaders out there. Anyway, so I have 25 turns to raise up 460 credits. I can swing it. Battle pods. Okay, now before we start designing ships, we're definitely going to want Class 1 shields or mass driver? I'm not sure. I haven't played this game in a while, so like what I should research and in what order, I don't really recall. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the mass driver because class 3 shields are right around the corner. And I will also get the fusion rifle to help my ground troops later on. So, and then I'll get soil enrichment to, you can build that on a planet to increase farming. I don't need cloning centers because I have plenty of population growth, and death spore, they're just a terrible, awful weapon. What? One of my ships mysteriously exploded? Oh, there will be an investigation. You can count on that. A spy master. And again, he's 0 credits to hire. The bonus of all spies increased by 3. And an assassin, 3% chance of assassinating a random enemy agent each turn. Again, all very useful, but I feel like there are better leaders out there. Excellent. His famous, he's becoming more famous. Some playboy, noble, space prince. Okay, let's hire that leader. Welcome aboard. And I'll put him on one of my ships when I have a good ship to put him on. And our new colony base is ready to go. We just love toxic planets. Guess we'll start off with the automated factory. Terraforming. How come I have terraforming? Where did this come from? That's interesting. So terraforming is a later mid-game technology, but I think, if I recall correctly, it was a director, Chug. When I hired him, he gave me terraforming. Now, I thought it would have said that he brings terraforming in his description, but I don't recall it saying that in his description. But anyway, I mean, that's kind of how charismatic is kind of useful. I'm going to dismiss these guys. But yeah, it was Director Chug that brought me terraforming. I'm not sure if I can really make good use of it right now, though. So it'll take me 28 turns to build terraforming, or I can do a starbase. Yeah, sure, let's do terraforming, just for the fun of it. I should probably focus on farming on another planet and have this planet focus on production. So if Zargonia... I really need to keep on constructing that colony ship. Let's see. 11 turns to do the starbase. I'll keep them doing that. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep the status quo. Alright, now I'm suffering starvation on Zargonia Prime. Still have positive food growth, though. Well, this food crisis and many more other things will be dealt with on the next part of this Master of Orion 2 Let's Play. I'm Rudy, thank you for watching, and do me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you.